What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new exclusive variant of the Jada Toys Blanka. This is one of my favorite characters, and this is the second exclusive that we've gotten from Jada Toys for their Blanka character. We had the blue and yellow, which was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, and here today you can see we have the Entertainment Earth exclusive, has the nice sticker showing that there, and this is the glow in the dark version. He's looking really cool. You can see all of the plastic that is green is going to be a nice glow-in-the-dark treatment that works really well. We'll take a look at that here a little bit later once I open him up. But yeah, this is really fun. This is a fun gimmick for the Blanka character, as you know, since he is the Electric Beast character we've known to come and love. This guy is just a fun representation of that. Even his effect pieces are going to be glow in the dark. You know, this isn't the first time we've seen a glow in the dark Blanka. I believe Jada Toys did a total glow in the dark Blanka, and I even have here this reaction from Super 7 glow in the dark Blanka, which, you know, these two guys could be, you know, there's his mini me right there. So these are a lot of fun. This is sort of a tradition almost with the Blanka character. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, take a look at him, get an overall look at the sort of aesthetic of this new plastic they're using for the glow in the dark. I'll say here in the packaging, it already looks really cool. That green glow in the dark just really already sort of looks like the green skin that Blanka has. So, you know, it's not that big of a jump from the original Player One colorway, but you know, adds a little fun to the character. I'm also going to do a side-by-side comparison with the other Blanka releases from Jada Toys, just to get a look at that. But yeah, this thing is looking really cool, and of course, I'll take this guy outside into the sun, charge him up a little bit, and then we'll try to get video of how he looks in the dark. It can be kind of tricky to get that on video, but we will definitely be doing that here in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and break into this character, take him out of the packaging, and take a closer look. There's a little peek of him inside his blister still without all of the packaging from the outside. You can get a good look at that skin and the electric effect pieces in that glow-in-the-dark color. So yeah, looking good. So let's cut him out of this packaging and take a closer look. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the exclusive Entertainment Earth glow-in-the-dark Blanka, and we'll talk about this being exclusive here in just a minute, but I wanted to first just get a look at the overall aesthetic. And this guy is looking fantastic. If you've watched my previous videos, you know this is one of my favorite figures from the Jada Street Fighter 2 line. He's big, he's bulky, he's got weight to him. He moves super well for being such a big, bulky character. So this guy is just one of my favorites. I love the soft hair piece in the back that gets out of the way when you're posing him. You know, he can hit a ton of the moves that you need him to hit. Of course, he's not perfect. He can't get into those extreme crouching or ball poses, but he can get pretty damn close. This is, again, one of my favorites from the Street Fighter 2 line, and this is a really fun variation of that character. The paint, where, you know, in the orange hair is looking nice and clean. The orange on the shorts is a different color than the Player One version. It is actually a brighter orange. We will take a look at the comparison here in a minute. The hair is a brighter orange as well, and even has like a kind of orangish shaded shackles on his ankles as well, which is very different from the Player One version. Now again, this glow-in-the-dark green kind of lends itself to this Blanka character since his skin is already green. But, you know, if you've ever seen glow-in-the-dark plastic before, it almost has like a translucent quality to it that is actually giving this thing a pretty cool look. I don't know if you can tell on camera here. Maybe I'll bring a light over here, but you can kind of shine some light through it, which almost gives it like a realistic skin quality, which is pretty dang cool. I will say glow-in-the-dark plastic can, you know, age kind of bad. It can get brittle over time, so that's something we'll have to watch out for in this version of Blanka. But you know, as it is here right now today, it looks great and is a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you guys how this thing glows. So we'll take this out and charge it up in the sun here in just a few moments. But I just wanted to, you know, take a little bit of a closer look at what he comes with, take a look at his glow-in-the-dark accessories that he comes with, his effect pieces and all of that. But yeah, this guy's looking super cool. Here's a look at his secondary head sculpt, again in that translucent green plastic with the brighter orange hair. Nice application of paint on the teeth and inside the mouth. The eyes are looking nice and sharp here. So yeah, this is looking good. There's no shading in any of the green plastic, as you know, that would probably mess up some of the glow-in-the-dark effect here. But you know, the sculpt on this thing is so good that it's just a lot of fun. It looks really, really cool. So yeah, this is a great head sculpt. One of my favorite alternate head sculpts from the Street Fighter 2 line is this screaming Blanka head. Just super, super cool. He also comes with his alternate open gripping hands in that translucent green plastic, and maybe here you can kind of tell that it's slightly translucent. It gives a cool look to the skin, and he has the white paint on the nails. So yeah, these are looking good as well. Also, as well as his lightning effect pieces. So these are also just molded in that glow-in-the-dark plastic completely. There's no translucency there. There's no paint on these, but these are probably going to look really cool once we charge these up and get these things glowing. So yeah, this guy, a lot of fun, man. Really, really enjoying this. As I was saying previously, this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So he was $40 on Entertainment Earth. If you've ever shopped with Entertainment Earth, you know their shipping can be pretty ridiculous. I think it's $20, like $19 to ship to where I'm located. So that was a hard pill to swallow. Entertainment Earth also adds a bit of a tax on this figure. Now, if you're wanting to get this, you can shop through Entertainment Earth and add more to your cart, because I think once you hit $79, I think it is, you get free shipping, which isn't that bad. That's not a lot you need to spend. So if you're interested in getting this guy, you can get him through Entertainment Earth. And you know, if there's other stuff you're wanting to pick up from Marvel Legends or other Jada figures, it's a good opportunity to save on your shipping. But I will say, over the last couple days, even though this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, 2 different local small toy shops in my area that usually carry Jada stuff also got these in stock. So 2 separate small retailers near me got this figure already in hand. They were showing them off today, where you can buy it from them. I'm guessing it's probably going to be at that $40 price range, but hey, that could save you on that shipping cost if you have local small retailers near you that carry Jada stuff. That might be the way to go, just to save you some money. And hey, support a small local retailer as well. But yeah, this guy, just checking his joints, everything moves really good like the other versions, like the P1 and the P2. Yeah, so lots of fun here. Really digging this character. Let me go ahead and do some side-by-side comparisons here with the other versions, just so you can see some of the differences in color and things like that. But let's go ahead and grab the other versions of him and adjust our camera, and we'll take a closer look before we wrap it up, showing you how he glows and giving you my overall thoughts at the end. Alright, so here he is next to the Player 2 alternative blue and yellow Blanka. Looking good. This one I really enjoyed as well. This was the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Blanka, which I have not seen this one reach other retailers like I was mentioning with this guy. So you might only be able to pick the blue one up from BBTS. And then of course we have the Player 1 classic version. And let me go ahead and get him standing up just so you can see there are definitely some color changes in the hair and the shorts. This one is much darker overall. And there you go. There is a nice look at the 3 current variations of Blanka that we have available. Again, that is the Player 2, blue and yellow, the brand new glow-in-the-dark variant, and here is the Player 1 where you can see his hair and shorts. All the orange on the Player 1 is much darker. His shorts are almost a brown, especially compared to this glow-in-the-dark version. And you can see the different colors in the shackles on the ankles. But yeah, even this Player 1 version is just so freaking good. Again, my favorite. But here's the entire gang, just so you can get a look at how these all look standing next to each other. Really great. Love that we have 3 variations of Blanka out. Yeah, this one is a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and take this dude out into the sun, charge him up, and then give you a look at how he glows in the dark. Alright, he was outside charging up in the sun for like 2 to 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and shut off these lights and check that out. Did my best to get it nice and dark in here. He would glow a lot brighter if it was dark outside, but you can definitely see the nice glow on this guy. I did take some video of him in package in a very dark room, so I'll show that here so you can see how he looks in a super dark place. But there you go, there he is, nice and glowing next to the rest of these guys. And again, I wish we could get him in a darker room here, but it is daytime outside. I do have light coming in through the windows, but you can definitely see how nice and bright this guy is glowing. So I'm really enjoying this glow-in-the-dark Blanka as a variation from the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 line, because this is one of my favorite characters, and you can see him slowly starting to come down, but he looks really good. Let's get our lights back on here. Little adjustment there. But yeah, this guy is a lot of fun. I'm liking that the orange is different from the Player 1 version. Just gives him a really bright look overall. You can see here the effect pieces are different compared to the Player 1 version. So these things glow nice and bright as well. That green is just slightly translucent, which gives it a pretty cool look. Almost like a realistic skin look in a way. But yeah, overall, really dig this. This is a lot of fun. Gonna be fun to put this on the shelf. It might, my room is pretty dark. I try to keep sunlight out of my shelves in my collection in my room, so he won't be glowing too much, but he'll be glowing a little bit here and there on the shelf. I'm gonna have to put all 3 of these guys out. I really love this Blanka figure. All 3 of them are going to have to hang out on my Street Fighter shelf, which is getting very cramped. I'm going to need to make some more room and find a way to add more shelving or more space for all of these characters, since we have T-Hawk coming still, we have Zangief coming here in the next few months, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to need to add to that shelf, and I'm going to definitely have to make the room. Now, again, this guy is coming in at $40 on Entertainment Earth plus shipping. The shipping is very expensive on Entertainment Earth, so add some more stuff to your cart. Add up to, I think, $78, $79, you get free shipping, where at that point, it's good to go. Now, also, as I said, I do have local small toy stores in my area that carry Jada Toys, that both of them actually got this toy in. So if you have a local shop near you that carries Jada, take a look there, as you might be able to just go and snag him off the shelf for probably around $40. There might be, it might be $45 at your local shop, because they do need to make some money on these. So you're looking at, $40 to $45 to pick this guy up, depending on where you get him. So even though he is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, even though he has the fun sticker on the front saying that he is limited to Entertainment Earth. I found that to be, a guideline more than a rule. But yeah, just fun to have. Nice gimmick character. Again, done through Jada Toys, done on my Super 7 little mini Blanka. So yeah, just another fun one to add to the shelf, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, just a little over 100 away, like 110 subscribers away. We're getting so close, so please subscribe if you're watching this and you aren't already a subscriber. I do in-depth reviews of action figures from the fighting game world. We focus on Jada and Storm Arena, so if you're looking for reviews of those kinds of figures, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below, out of these three, out of the Player 1, out of the Glow in the Dark, and out of the Blue and Yellow, which one is your favorite? But thanks guys for spending some time with me here today. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.